Welcome back to Vinny's Aquatics. Shark Week edition. Glad you guys could join me for this one. So, the main thing about Shark Week that I saw is Mike Tyson versus Jaws. I've been waiting for something like this for a long time. I cannot wait to see Mike Tyson fight sharks. Wait a minute. He's not really fighting sharks? But that's what the poster says. I would really like to see, because I'm curious, how many sharks do you think Mike Tyson could knock out? All right, we'll get back to that in a minute. I bet Mike got paid a pretty penny to do this show, because I know he's afraid of sharks. I mean, he probably got some good money, probably at least $8, I would think. Hey, look at him. He's still in shape. I still want to know how many sharks can Mike Tyson in his prime knock out. I have the rules all thought out in my head and everything. I'll get back to you guys in a second. But let's do a few other shark-related things since it's Shark Week. Now, have you guys seen this thing? I got bombarded all last week for ads for this thing. All over Facebook, everywhere. This is a lifelike baby shark. Look at it. I mean, it looks pretty cute in the picture. But it's supposed to be robotic. Which brings me back, of course, to our favorite movie, Jaws. And the shark they had for Jaws was a robotic shark. It didn't work. Well, at least, come on. We all know it didn't work till like the end of the movie. That's what made the movie so great. But did you know its name is Bruce? Yes, the mechanical shark from Jaws' name is Bruce. And how can we have a Shark Week without a word from our friend Samuel L. Jackson? From the other shark movie, Deep Blue Sea. What do you got to say, Samuel?
We're going to pull together and we're going to find a way to get out of here. First, we're going to seal off this room.
Oh, good Lord.
Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and share this video with your friends. Alrighty, kids. Have you seen this toy? This might be the best shark toy ever. The bestest toy ever. But let's see what I noticed first. Now here it is. Here it is. Looks like just a piece of rubber. It's in, looks like a normal guy's hands here. Notice the size. Now what do? We go over, and here it is in a little child's hand. And notice, for some reason, this one is smaller in this child's hand than it was in a full-grown adult's hand. But we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what's going on with this thing here. Here it is. Look, I mean, it looks pretty cute. I mean, in an alien, I'm going to bite you type of way. But it's got a certain charm to it. Let's get to the commercial. I mean, I'll be honest, that looks pretty cool. Really? You're going to send me one of these? Because I got bombarded, just totally assaulted with ads for this product the other day. I don't know what, I must have said something about sharks out loud and the phone heard me. But look at it. I mean, if it does that, it's pretty cool. Look at that. Ooh, that was pretty good. It rolls over. My dog doesn't even roll over. I guess that's a dancing shark. But that's supposed to be the new toy, everybody. There it is. The best gift of 2020. A lifelike baby shark. Buy one, free one. Okay, this is obviously not written in America, this ad here. But let's see what else we got on this toy. I found this. kind of just looks like a rubber toy to me here. But, like I said, as seen on Facebook, and you know, if it's on Facebook, it's got to be real. Look at this, $29. The other one, you could get 2 of them for $29. Like it said, buy one, free one. Simple as that. I gotta be honest, I don't know if this thing is real. $29, you're gonna get a robot shark that does all this? I don't know. And now back to the title of our video. Mike Tyson and Shark Week. So Mike Tyson, the baddest man on earth at one time, he went on Shark Week to try to overcome his fear of sharks. He had 3 different things he was going to do. He's going to go in the water in a cage, and he was going to go in without a cage, and then he was going to go in and he was going to try to put a shark to sleep. And here's another thing that made me think he was going to fight a shark. This is from, I think, the Daily Mail. It says, Mike Tyson, convicted rapist, fought a shark on TV. Sadly, no one got bit. I'm just going to let that hang there. But that's journalism today, people. Come on. We all know Tyson will chew your ear off if you let him. This was a great fight. Like my buddy Joe's Tips and Tricks. We were talking about it. This was a great fight. Look at Holyfield is pissed. Oh, wait for it. Look at the look on Tyson's face. Just look at him. Okay, here's a Tyson joke. All right, maybe I shouldn't say it's a joke. I gotta stop doing that. But anyway, what did Mike Tyson say to Vincent Van Gogh? Are you gonna eat that? Somebody got it. So Mike Tyson on Shark Week. Mike Tyson vs. Jaws. My review was pretty entertaining, I gotta be honest. It's definitely worth watching. One of the better shows I've seen in recent Shark Weeks. But that's not what I want to see. That's not what Vinny wants to see. Vinny wants to know how many sharks can Mike Tyson knock out. Alright, in a fantasy world, alright, we're not endorsing knocking sharks out. Even though, listen, boxers have been knocked out for 100 years now. And look, we've never seen any problems with them, right? They're all sharp as a tack. But let's have a little fantasy play here. Mike Tyson, in his prime, say 20 years old, he's in a tank of water, just up to his head. He's got on a snorkel, and I guess an Aquaman suit, whatever. And we're gonna send sharks at him. Now, to be fair, we probably shouldn't have these sharks bite Mike because it's gonna be over pretty quick if they do that. So we're gonna have them just like in the movies. They're just gonna butt their heads into him as hard as they can. And Mike's job is to knock as many of these out. As many of these sharks. These are going to be adult sharks. We're not going to do baby sharks. We're not going to do weird hammerhead sharks where it's just, you don't want to hit that anyway. Not, like I said, this is a fantasy world. We're not hitting sharks. But in this world, we got Mike Tyson in his prime, and we're going to send sharks at him. Now, I don't know if the water, it's not easy to punch in water. That might slow him down a little bit. That might get Iron Mike's arms a little tired. I think the first couple of sharks, he's really got to lay the hammer down on him. He's got to really pop them and just, I would go with the uppercut. And just work it and try to take as many of them out as quick as you can. Now, we'll probably send one at a time, kind of like a Royal Rumble type situation. And Mike's just got to keep hammering them sharks out of there, and we see what he gets to. My thought is, even in his prime, if he's in the water, maybe 12 before his arms start getting too tired to be able to deliver that knockout punch. Now look, if we had these sharks just standing up outside, just walking around, Mike can knock him out all day, one after the other, like a set of bums. But same thing, you put Mike in the water and you tell the sharks, hey, you can bite this guy. it's a wrap for Mike. But under the rules of this contest, Mike's gonna the objective is how many sharks can you knock out, and that's it. So I'm gonna set the over under, and my choice at 12. And let me know in the comments down below how many sharks do you think Mike Tyson can knock out in his prime, and if there's any other variables I didn't think of, like the gloves. Is he gonna wear gloves? Is he gonna go bare-fisted? Is he gonna use the sparring gloves? What's he gonna use? We got to determine those things. But I definitely think next year's Shark Week, we got to see Mike Tyson versus real sharks. That I would pay to see. So back to Tyson versus Jaws. I recommend seeing it. If you don't like Tyson, then just skip it. But it was definitely enjoyable. Let's see some of the things I saw. Right here we go. Iron Mike throwing up. You don't see that every day. Getting a little bit of water after that. Putting on his chainmail. Now he's going to go in the water with the sharks. Look at him. That's a lot of sharks. There he is. Watch what happens. Right there, you see that? The shark almost took his hand off. Like a corny boxing announcer would say, Mike Tyson's put plenty of opponents to sleep in his career, and now he's going to put a shark to sleep. Oh, God. There we go. He put it to sleep. All in all, Shark Week was fine. I enjoyed it. I do admit I'm disappointed I didn't get to see Mike Tyson fight a shark. Maybe next year. Like I said, let me know what you think. Just a little news. Wrap this up with a nice little bow on top. The first news is I got a package from my buddy at Joe's Tips and Tricks. I know what this is. This is one of his t-shirts. I'm going to open it up live on the air. Well, in a video. And I want to show you guys how it looks. Like I said, go check out my buddy, Joe's Tips and Tricks. Here's his channel. Go check him out. Go subscribe. The last news, I'm working on a Just Stop It video about these people right here. I got to show you what they do to these fish. Wait till you see this. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my take on Shark Week. And the sharks, they might have to wear headgear. I don't know. I'm still sticking to 12. There's a lot of planning to do before next year's Shark Week. I hope you guys have fun. I'll see you next time on Vinny's Aquatics.